Hello YouTube, this is Grimjo Beast, and I'm here doing another manga review for One Piece and Naruto. And I'm start off with Naruto. Okay, where to start? I mean, it was decent, but it wasn't great. Like Naruto's really dipping in quality, if you ask me. Like I know it has like there's a lot of people that's not enjoying it, but um but I have a feeling that's really about to change just because of the ending. But I'll give you a rundown what happened in the chapter. So uh we're continuing the convo that Killer Bee and Rakage are kind of having about letting them go, like about letting Killer Bee and Naruto go help in the war effort. And the Rakage kind of opened his eyes like to something different. It's surprising because he's a character that's stubborn as hell. He's surprised he'll be open to listen to anything that anyone says. But yeah, and this was really kind of a speech kind of chapter, and it was the reason really didn't like it. Well, like I thought it was okay, but wasn't great. Is because they're recapping what just happened. I mean, I know it's a weekly anime. You might forget, and you might not, but we know what the fuck just happened. Naruto met his dad and his mom. Some of that chakra was still stored in him. He's already had a conversation with them, and uh, the uh, the uh, manga writer Kishimoto, he really had like the real nerve to actually retell us what the fuck just happened. We know what happened. We read the chapters. We've been sticking with you because we see. My personal opinion, I think the real reason people are sticking with this is because we see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's about to be done. We see it. My personal opinion, it's about to be done. If you can't do it in 50 chapters, it's going on way too long because the major villains have been handled. But most of the Katsuki are dead. They've been brought back from the immortal forbidden ninjutsu or whatever it's called. But I really see the end of Naruto coming really soon. And oh yeah, but the kind of step up for this week's chapter was we got another look at Madara, his badass, his new mask, costume, his new powers. I like it. I really do. And like I'm sorry, like I really do not know the characters at the end of the characters that are resurrected at the end of the chapter, but I'm assuming they're pretty powerful, and they all have what's his names they all have Nagato's Rinnegan, his little eye technique, and like that kind of stepped up. That's why this chapter was okay. Like throughout the chapter, I was kind of okay, kind of giving us kind of give us a like, little history lesson of what we just saw, but that kind of stepped it up. And here's another thing that happened that I really do not know what to say about it. It's the uh Naruto has a small chance of having his father's speed. I'm like, what? When this happened? Like we we know he had we know that's his dad. We knew that shit when we first saw the picture of him. We knew that was his dad. But don't just give him that power. I mean, I know it's like a manga, but he showed no way of earning it. Like all this power is really tying into the having the Kyobi the Demon Fox's cloak. I'm like, what? Like The way Naruto has been fighting throughout the whole series, he's never used speed to his advantage, but now all of a sudden he has his father's speed. He's faster than the Raikage. I'm like, hold on, man, come on. I literally said, what the fuck when I saw that. But like I said, I mean, it's a nice little power up, but it's kind of just thrown in there. I mean, I know that's his son, but he really shouldn't just have that power out of nowhere. We had no recollection of this whatsoever. Because if we see the few flashbacks that he's in, Minato is pretty fucking badass with his fucking what's it called? I think it's yellow lightning kind of technique or his super speed technique or whatever. So I'm like, you really just gave Naruto that? You didn't have to earn it, like it just amazes me. But yeah, I mean forget it. Naruto. As for Naruto's okay chapter, and yeah, that's into that. Now let's go to One Piece. I've been seeing a lot of videos being like, "Fuck yes, it's happened, yes, woo, yes," and I'm like, and then when I read, I was like, well, first page, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a good chapter. Let's go, let's go. I read it, so I'm reading it and watching it. Like from last week, Jinbei and Luffy about to go at it. And I was like, yes, yes. Now it comes to it. Um I mean, like the attacks they did were pretty freaking awesome. We got a little explanation of to Jinbei's fish karate, which like he controls the water or the water in the atmosphere in the bodies of people. And I thought that shit was pretty cool. And we saw how strong Luffy really got with one of his attacks. But the little skirmish lasted for like what, like 3 or 4 pages. I was like, yo, what? Really? That was it? I was like, damn, everybody hyping this shit up to be like the greatest thing since goddamn sliced bread. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, saw like, and then after that we go back to Hody. He's actually reminiscing. Well, he's talking. Well, not reminiscing. He's talking about the wound that badass Zoro inflicted on his ass. He's all hopped up on medicine and shit to keep himself straight because like Zoro freaking owns him. And that's all. I'm like, that's one mistake I think he really made with that. He could have went so much better with that. But yeah. Okay. Anyway, um, um, what else happened? And then Brooks shows his new power. Like he's actually able to pull his spirit out of his body and use it to go around different spots. I think that's pretty cool because we didn't really know what Brooke did besides becoming a freaking rock star. So I'm glad he shows some sign of getting stronger. What else happened? Oh yeah, and Sanji um had one of his cool moments. Had one of his cool moments. But yeah, it was had one of his cool speech moments, and I was like, yeah, that's I like it because we haven't had Sanji have a real like speech because he's been so freaking horny about the mermaid and shit. So I'm glad back classic Sanji, like really classic Sanji. The only thing we need to see is a fight that pushes him to the limit, like he did in Cinder Pole 9 art. I mean, in his what is it? In his lobby art. Now, if we see him fight like that again, yes, it'll be back to normal. But yeah, that's really it that happened in this chapter. It was really short. It felt fast as hell. But yeah, the fight it was like a little scrimmage. Like you know how Naruto like when it gets the Raikage, it was shorter than that. And I was like, dude, this shit really just happened? But yeah. Uh, it was nice to see Luffy's strength, but we haven't seen him like really just go crazy. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. I know I might have to wait like a good minute to see like what happens, but yeah, it was decent because it was better than Naruto, and then a little Bleach. Uh, remember what I said like last time? It was stepping up a little bit, went right back down. I'm eating my words because that shit was awful. It really was. But yeah, we're not gonna review that. But some updates. If you like this video, I put up a video about an anime review of Basilisk, and if you're interested in if you like this video, check that out. This review I just did. Oh yeah, another thing. I'm watching this series like I was watching Yoga Rama Game Talk or whatever, and he's talking about Blue Exorcist, and I'm watching that right now, and I'm just like, wow, I'm on episode 10 right now. I'm blown away. Like this is the anime I gotta see every week now, and then because I honestly think I will not read the manga. I will just stay with the anime, cause that's how good it is. The animation is great. The story's great. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's Blue Exorcist or A No Exorcist for the Japanese way of saying it. And oh yeah, and expect a review from for Eden of the East and maybe the movie because I've been watching that and it's pretty good. Like it's a love story, but it's not like a super deep love story. It's like it has terrorists. That's all I'm gonna say to the review. But yeah, this is Grim Joe Beast 123. If you like what you see, comment, rate, subscribe, and just help me out. Give me some subscribers and stuff like that, and I'll return the favor. And this is Grim Joe Beast 123 signing out.